Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy, presented by Yamaha.
Get that, Rick. Get that.
You better get a little bit
back the boat.
further to the back of the boat, because I don't know about you, but I ain't that long.
That, gentlemen, is how you do it.
Welcome to Sportsman's Adventures and a spectacular sunrise over the flat, calm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. On today's adventure, Captain Rick Murphy and special guest Rick Knight and his son Kyle travel in style on Rick's custom contender. It's a summertime trip to the Gulf wrecks off the Florida Keys.
So the wreck we're going to today is, it's called the Gun Bar.
I fished it in the 80s.
Okay, it's
By the Lukenbach and the Gum Bar, the stern of it.
yeah, and you know what those wrecks were in 1942? They had a 45-mile perimeter of mines around the Keys, up north and then east. And so in the same year, they had 3 ships go down out there. And those are the 3 ships that we pretty much fish out there.
Yes, of course, these shallow water wrecks give up lots of grouper and lots of snapper year-round. But in the summer, there's another player in town. Many fishermen consider it the best light tackle game fish.
Way to go, bud. Good job. Somebody, look at the permit trying to eat the shrimp on the surface. Holy moly, you see that, Rick? The permit eating the shrimp on the surface. I went back there and I grabbed the shrimp, and I meant to grab a pinfish, and sure as heck, I threw him out.
Over here.
Huh? Trying to start the wrong one, Rick?
Now that switches on, we got a line out, we're dragging. I got it. The other thing I like, the boat pushes the fish away from the wreck too.
Nice. That was so cool to see those fish up on the surface trying to eat that
What
shrimp.
were they eating?
They were eating a shrimp that I had in my hand. I was too lazy to put it back in the live well. I threw it over. Next thing I know, the shrimp's hopping out of the water, and there's 20-pound permit
away from the wreck, so
blowing him up.
I'm going to motor us a little bit.
He's up, I think.
We'll be good in a second here.
Real important to make sure you have a light drag whenever you're fishing braided line, specifically in the beginning with a fish that makes a surging type of run. Now look back that way and look at how far we've come off of our anchor ball, which the whole concept that Rick told me when we were talking about doing this show is to make sure that we're sitting to where we can throw the anchor ball in. If you stay on the anchor, you stay right over the top of the wreck, and unfortunately then that gives all of the fish that you have on the advantage of being able to swim down and cut you off on the wreck. By dropping off of the ball, then you get away from harm's way, and this is how you're able to catch them. Nice. Look at that fish. Look at that fish, Rick.
Get that, Rick. Get that.
You better get a little bit
back to the boat.
further to the back
Walk
of the
back to the
boat,
boat.
because I don't know about you, but I ain't that long.
That, gentlemen, is how you do it.
Wow, cool. Mr. Permito.
You want the bogas?
No, we're good. Whoa, nice job, Kyle.
Good job, buddy.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Man, good job, bud. Probably a 25, 28 pounder. That's a stud.
Get him, Rick.
Oh.
he's taking you right back to the wreck.
I know. I'm trying.
You gotta turn on him. Nice.
It's a big grouper.
We catch grouper, snapper, every little bit of everything out here.
Goliath. Daddy didn't play. Daddy didn't play. Look at that little tiny VMC hook in the corner of that big fish's mouth.
Oh my God.
Nice. Now let me ask you, are we in federal waters or state waters?
We are in state waters.
Then you can pull him out of the water.
All right then.
See?
What do you got there?
Nice. About a 20 pounder. Is that a 20 pounder? What's he weigh?
He is 24.
Gee. Man, you gotta like how they've come back, Rick.
Yep, no, that's a great fish. That's a great fish, and he'll go down there.
And he's gonna go down there and tell all his buddies.
Yep. Yep.
That's
You
the
ready?
cool part about wreck fishing in the Gulf. You come out here, you catch kingfish, hopefully you catch a permit, cobias, mangrove snappers,
Yellowtails.
Goliath groupers, yellowtails.
You ready to go down, bud?
Let him go. Cobia's in the boat, baby.
In the box.
Before he wakes up. Oh no, better get that head down.
Loaded with a cargo of wealthy sportsmen, a great clipper plane heads seaward from Miami, bound for the fisherman's paradise of the South Atlantic. For 50 miles offshore lies the tiny island of Cat Cay, a subtropical isle devoted exclusively to fishing, in need of millionaire sportsmen from every corner of the earth. The fisherman's blood starts tingling with the subdued excitement that precedes a fight with a worthy adversary. But there's a marlin pin. The fisherman jerks up on the rod to set the hook in the fish. Taking the line out, the fish leaps and lunges. The fisherman fights to keep the hook set, depending on his own weight and skill, plus the pull of the boat, to tire his adversary. But the fish puts up a scrap to the very end. A stout battler and a game opponent.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Catch the latest at Rapala. Williamson, for the pelagic playground. Maverick Boats, fish the legend. La Jolla Resort, a place for families and fishermen. Minn Kota, and by Humminbird.
A lighter, stronger, more fuel-efficient four-stroke. This is the next generation.
Yamaha's new class-leading V6 outboards are lighter, faster, and even more fuel-efficient. With 4.2 liters of wave-crushing power, Rick is even more competitive. Whether Rick's guiding or chasing the next tournament title, Yamaha's next-generation big-bore four-strokes give him everything he expects in an outboard, and then some.
And this changes everything.
Oh, it's sensitive, all right. You can feel a fish hiccup.
There's an 18-foot bass boat outside I'd just love to see you on.
The mouth of a tarpon is rough, like sandpaper.
More of a catch and release man myself.
I bet you are.
I love tickling a buzzbait right through the reeds.
I love to be tickled.
Suffix 832, the line that changes the game.
When you think Bay Boat, you think Pathfinder. We launched the Bay Boat Revolution and have been the undisputed leader ever since. Whether tubing with the kids, running into the blue with live wells brimming with bait, or sneaking up on a tournament-winning redfish, Pathfinders deliver without compromise. Still privately owned and operated by people who fish, with a single-minded goal of making the best bay boats even better. Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Take the water by storm with Humminbird sonar technology. Choose between 2 high-performance display modes and decide how you read the water with Switchfire sonar. See picture-like images to either side of the boat with side imaging. Or choose down imaging for crystal clear views directly below you. Fish smarter with Switchfire, side imaging, and down imaging. Only from Humminbird. Simply, clearly, better.
Think GPS is just for getting you to the water? Think again. The iPilot wireless GPS trolling system can hold your boat in place like an electronic anchor, record and retrace productive fishing paths, automatically keep you on any bearing you choose, and take total command of speed and steering. iPilot controls your boat with wireless GPS precision so you can focus on fishing. And it's only from Minn Kota.
Our guest today, Rick Knight, is really a hardcore angler. He runs a tight ship. He prides himself on being totally prepared for whatever may happen on the water. He runs his business the same way. Lumber Rock is the name of the company, which provides environmentally friendly lumber. It's made from recycled products and is used to build docks and decks throughout the country.
What's in gear, Kyle? You got the helm.
Oh, he's running towards the wreck, Rick.
No, he's not. You're good. I think you're good.
He's going down.
Okay, keep it out of gear. Keep it out of gear for just a sec. Keep it out of gear. You're clear. Go. I got lines in.
Oh! He's going down.
Keep that drag light.
Oh! I feel like I'm in trouble.
Looking good.
I think so. I love these permits, man. It doesn't matter whether it's on the flats or on the wrecks. Now, Rick, do you fish these wrecks all year round?
You know what? They do fish pretty well all year round, but the summertime, you know, these permits, they spend a lot of time on the flats, and they come off the flats and move on to the wrecks at certain times of the year, and we're kind of at the in-between stage right now. But the summer really works better for the wreck fishing on them. But they've always got something. You've always got good snapper or
I see color.
Look at that. That looks like a big fish.
Nice, beautiful little permit. Unfortunately, I'm not long enough, nor you, to reach up there and grab him from the bow, but I sure like him fighting him from the front. There it is! A Florida permit based in the Gulf of Mexico. Look at that beautiful fish.
Nice. Man, you got that bottom down, Rick. Oh. He's getting in the wreck. You got him, though. You know, I have caught some nice gags off here, too.
Whoa. That's what I like to do, baby. Feel the bottom.
Here,
Speaking of gags, Rick!
Nice! Look at that.
Just tell me what you need, baby.
I'm like Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Oh, speaking of gags.
Get him.
Now, if you want to take him home, put him between some French bread, or put him on a Caesar salad, a group of Caesar, I'm good with that.
Get him, Mark.
Cobia! There he is, a cobia!
Hey! Now that one looks like it might be a little smaller.
Oh, he's got a scar in his back.
He's got a scar on his back.
Wow. Cool. You know, you were right, Rick. The tide slacked off and the cobias started biting. Oh. Coming through. You were absolutely right.
Whatever you got on there, let's go ahead and get this out of here.
Let's see. Now, Rick, do you find these cobias? are in this wreck all year long, or is it more of a
No, they're here all
winter
year
and spring?
round. They get thicker. They seem to hang with the sharks. When the water warms up and the sharks come in thicker, the cobia are with them.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have sharks roll up here that will have 20 or 30 cobia swimming around with them, and you can almost like pick the one that you want to cast to, throw the bait at the big one, and he'll nail it.
Cool. Let's see. Well, I can tell you that's not the same one we had on before, because the one Kyle had on earlier
had a scar.
Had a scar on his back. And this one's just got a scar in his face.
He's got a hole in his lip?
He's gonna have a hole in his lip. The sucker likes to get under the boat. Hold on one second, I'll lift him up there for you, Kyle. Hold on. Now get him. I'll tell you, hold on, so I'll give you a side shot right like that.
Over top.
There you go. Good job, Kyle. Cobia's in the boat, baby.
In the box.
Before he wakes up. Oh no, better get that head down. I've been at this dance before. Close the lid, baby. Close the lid, slam the latch, stand on it.
They will tear up a boat now, won't they?
Woo.
Look at that color, man. That's a big fish, guys.
Oh,
there's a shark on it! There's a shark on it! Get on, no!
The majestic Florida panther, as unique to Florida as the big cypress swamp it calls home. Intense conservation efforts by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, the FWC, working with public and private partners, have pulled the Florida panther back from the brink of extinction. But it's still one of the most endangered animals on the planet. We must continue to conserve and protect this symbol of Florida's strength and resilience. That means funding critical services like health exams and inoculations, tracking studies, rescue and rehabilitation. You can help. Put your money where your heart is by purchasing the Protect the Panther Specialty License Plate. These funds pay for panther research and conservation programs. To learn more, visit myfwc.com/panther and please do it today. Don't let our Florida panther disappear forever.
A lighter, stronger, more fuel-efficient four-stroke. This is the next generation.
Yamaha's new class-leading V6 outboards are lighter, faster, and even more fuel-efficient. With 4.2 liters of wave-crushing power, Rick is even more competitive. Whether Rick's guiding or chasing the next tournament title, Yamaha's next-generation big-bore four-strokes give him everything he expects in an outboard, and then some.
And this changes everything.
Hey, Dave!
Hey, Will, don't you ever work?
I called in sick today.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, man, what was that? Was that a shad wrap?
No, that's Clack and Crank. It's new.
I like it. Clack and Crank. Oh, Clack and Crank.
All right. Well, I'll see you around.
Oh, yes, you will. Clack and Crank. I'll hit that again.
Fish can't say no to a Rapala.
You already know about the La Jolla Resort in Isla Mirada, so let's talk about the La Jolla experience. With an on-site boat ramp, the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic is just minutes away. And when you return from fishing, there's barbecue pits to cook your catch while your family enjoys the pool or one of our new remodeled rooms. This historic resort, the La Jolla, is family-owned and operated and has a friendly staff ready to make your La Jolla experience a really great one.
A message from Roland Martin in 5 seconds.
Florida's Go Fishing Auto Tag not only proclaims your love of fishing, but also says that you support the conservation effort throughout Florida. That's not exactly what it said, but make it, oh, without the finger. It's your ticket to quality fishing in Florida.
Okay, well, maybe it wasn't 5 seconds. Put your money where your heart is. Buy a plate today.
At Contender, We've specialized in building high-performance, top-quality, custom-made boats for more than 25 years. Contender has redefined what a fishing boat can be, and we are committed to producing the finest fishing boats in the world. And there has never been a better time to get a great deal on our entire line of Contender boats. Be sure to check out our new generation T models, the 27, 31, and 33, all available with optional forward seating. We're looking forward to welcoming you into the Contender family of boats.
Come on up. You don't
That's
know you're being
acting
pulled.
like a permit right there, though.
Yeah.
That sideways.
There you go. Come on up. He doesn't feel it. Doesn't feel himself being pulled up. Come up. There he is. Look at that color, man. That's a big fish, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a shark on it. There's a shark on it. Get on! No! Let the drag go. I'm gonna let the drag go. I'm gonna let him get out of here. Big shark on him. Chase him down. Get on top. Get the boat on top of it. It'll chase the shark away. Go this way. Spin around quick. I got my drag loose.
Come on, Rick. You can't let that shark eat him.
Yeah, he's right down below us. That boat will help keep the shark away.
Yeah, he's swimming right down at the wreck.
We're on the wreck again.
I know that.
You can't have everything, man. You can't have the shark chasing him and
Heck,
stay
I
away
can't.
from the wreck.
I want everything.
You typical man, you. I tell you one thing you definitely need is a new pair of shoes.
Come on now. Look
at those shoes.
Those are nice shoes.
Oh.
Those are my lucky shoes. You're just jealous.
Yeah, I am so jealous. I'm gonna go buy me a new pair of shoes, send them over to you, let you wear them
we're
for a
neutral.
year, and then.
Okay, turn out to the left a little bit. Let me fight him off the side.
Man wants everything. He needs a new pair of shoes. I don't know about the rest of this stuff.
Woo! That was a big permit.
That was a big shark.
I guarantee you that shark's with him still.
Yep.
Get ready with a pitch bait because on that shark could be a cobia. So someone have a
We're ready.
Pinfish on.
Hey, catch your fish, man. We're ready. Look at those shorts. Only a wife could love those shorts. See those shorts?
We got color.
All right, you coming back?
Yep, as soon as I make sure I don't see a shark with him.
Man, that's a big old permit.
Yep. Showstopper.
Nice. Whoa!
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a beauty. Good job, Rick. I'm glad you decided to catch something so you could be in the show.
Nice.
Nice. Look at the scrapes on his head. I guess he did go back, zooming past the wreck. See the scrapes on his head?
Yep.
Might have gone zooming. Oh, look, he did. Look, he got you in the wreck. Look at all these scrapes.
Either
Look.
that or that shark gave him a little toothy lick.
See that? Wow, he scraped himself on the wreck. That's pretty cool. All right.
I do have to make mention.
What are you gonna tell me?
Right here.
Uh-huh.
Custom made for Kelly Knight, Mother's Day, 98. She told me the only way that I could use her rod this weekend is if I caught a big fish on it on TV. So
There you go.
There you go, honey.
Pop that out of there for me if you can,
Yeah,
Rick.
yeah.
Let's see if I can get it out of there. Uh-oh. Got my hand in the crusher. That's not a good place for it.
Here, Rick, we got your hands look bad enough.
You think? Wow. All right, well, I'm going to let him go. Where you at, Kyle? Here we go. Hey.
Great
Good
day.
job,
Great
guys.
day, man. Great.
Man,
Great.
Rick, I'm going to tell you, you only have to invite me one time to go fishing, because this is how you're supposed to do a sportsman's adventure right here.
You might come back?
All these multi-species, sharks, cudas, permit, cobias, Goliath groupers, gag groupers, kingfish. Only thing that can make it better is maybe have little lobster balls, fried lobster balls, and some cobia for dinner.
On the grill, I think I can handle that. I got you covered. Got you covered.
Well, everyone got their permit and the day is over. We're treated to a beautiful ride home on the slicked-off waters of the Gulf of Mexico, catching big fish on small rods and light lines, and fishing with the father-son team of Rick Knight and his son Kyle has made this another great sportsman's adventure. Check out the Sportsman's Adventures website at www.sportsmansadventures.com. Coming up next week on Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy.
He's been out of the bullet stage for a while.
I'll bet he's in about 25 photo albums.
That's a nice fish, Marcus.
That's a weight fish. That's a 9-pounder.
Way to braille me through that.
Sportsman's Adventures was brought to you by Contender Boats. Performance through innovation. Costa Del Mar, see what's out there. Trigger X, trigger the bite. Ameritrail, custom trailer manufacturers. Suffix Lines, the world's most hardcore fishing line. And by Flying Fish, custom designs by a fisherman for fishermen.